What's up, guys? It's the FM Wonder Bros back here, and today we're going to be predicting the Gameweek 8 fixtures. We've sort of decided that we're not going to do a review anymore, but we're just going to talk about games when it comes to upcoming fixtures and how players are playing and stuff like that. So let's jump into the predictions. So first game of the weekend is Watford versus Liverpool. So I've always thought that Liverpool absolutely spank Watford.
Yep.
Um, Apart from that season that they wanted to go on invincible.
And Watford
Um,
beat them, what was it, 3-0?
3-0, yeah. Um, but I'm gonna have to back Liverpool here, and I've gone for a 4-0 win. I think Mo Salah's on very good form at the moment. He's been scoring. He scored three in the lottery. He's won the fan player of the September. I think he's just on really good form. Um, but we have seen in the last few weeks Liverpool's defence be shaky. So could they concede a few? I don't know, but I've gone
I
for a 4-0 victory.
I think they will concede a few because I'm pretty sure they don't have any Brazilian players, do they? Unless they are paying for the flights with United and City. I saw something about them like buying an airline or something. I don't know.
But
Excuse me.
you've also got Trent, who's been out for some time. Will he be back fit in time?
Trent's out. That means that Allison might be out. Fabinho might be out. A few players. Virgil van Dijk's like a dead baller. He got ran around by Bernardo Silva. So we'll see. I think it'll be 2-1 to Liverpool.
I can see it. I can see it being one of these, like you're saying, a really close game, and Liverpool just edging it, or Liverpool absolutely spanking them. But I can't see Watford beating Liverpool.
No, neither can I. Liverpool look good this year.
They have, for the lack of signings, they've looked very good. Okay, let's move on to Aston Villa versus Wolves. Um, so this is like a Midlands derby, isn't it? So
More or less.
um, you had Wolves beat Newcastle last week, or before the international break, and Wang
Got a
Hee Chan, or
brace.
whatever his name is, looked a great striker.
It
So
looked
whether
very good.
he comes on, I don't know. And Villa obviously lost to Spurs 2-1, but Villa look very good. Like, and they're at home, so for that reason, I've gone for a 2-1 victory to Aston Villa.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I reckon 2-1. I reckon Villa. They've just got so many good players in their side. I think
I
they're
just don't
legit.
think Wolves. I don't think Wolves are clicking.
No, they haven't performed so far this season.
Like the game against Newcastle that Chan scored a brace. That was their first two goals at um, their stadium this year, Molineux.
And it's 8 weeks in.
Yeah, like they're just not clicking. I know they're away from this week, but it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. You've got Leicester versus Manchester United. What do you think about this game?
I think it will be 2-1 to United. I think, um, well, we already know that Leicester are a little bit shaky this season. Their defence is a little bit iffy. United might not have Fred, which is a blessing. However, we have lost Varane and Maguire's out, so the defence might be a little bit shaky, so we might concede one, but I think we have to beat them. The way they've been playing this season and their defence, we should win this game, especially with our upcoming fixtures. We need to win this game.
You need to win it. That is correct. Like hands down, with your upcoming fixtures, you need to win it. I think loss of Varane and Maguire is going to be so big for you guys because Leicester can score. They've got good attacking threats.
Yeah, they have.
And that's why I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
I hope it's not
I
a
just
draw.
I just think it's going to be so close. Like we've seen Leicester be shaky at the back,
Yeah.
but I think
Well, we've
United
seen
can
us
be
be
shaky.
shaky at the back as well.
I was just about to say we've seen United be shaky at the back as well, and both teams can score on their day. So I just think it will be a very close game no matter what. 'Cause how did United uh, drew with Everton
Yep,
in
one
the
all.
last week, and um, did Leicester get on
2-2
2-2,
with
wasn't it?
Palace. Bottled it, they were 2-0 up.
Yeah. So you can see both teams can concede, can score. So anyway, let's move on to the fourth game. You've got Manchester City versus Burnley. It's at the Etihad or the Empty Had.
Oh, hey.
Um, but City's just too strong.
But then again, City like to play possession football. Burnley like to play sit back. It could be a 0-0 or a 1-0 City. It could be a very close game if Burnley just sit back and defend.
I think City need to score early against Burnley to make it a good game because I think City should have beaten Liverpool apart from Rodri's fantastic block.
Well, it was one of the best blocks I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He had no
like,
right to block that. That should have been a clear goal.
but I think Foden and Bernardo Silva against Liverpool just were incredible.
Yeah, I think Foden should have got a brace. I think that run that Bernardo Silva made, I think that Foden had to take that first time and score it.
He had to finish that, yeah. But I can see it being a 3-0 City win.
Yeah, I reckon City will win, but I reckon it'll be 1-0.
Yeah, I similar to the Liverpool game, I can see it.
It could get out of
Burnley,
hand, but then again, if Burnley just stick to putt the bus,
their game plan. Yeah, I think if City score early, it will get out of hand. If they don't,
it'll be
I
like a
think it will be
78th minute winner.
yeah, something like that. Okay, let's move on to Norwich versus Brighton. Norwich has finally kept their first clean sheet. Like, can they do that against Brighton?
No.
I don't know. Because Brighton looked very good against Arsenal in the most recent game. We watched that one together, didn't we?
We did. It's quite boring, but Brighton
It was a
definitely
very
deserved to
boring
win.
game. Yeah, and Norwich just aren't good. Like,
No.
just not creating anything, nothing like that. And that's why I've gone for a 1-0 Brighton.
Yeah, I think Brighton will win. I reckon 2-0, I reckon. Brighton are a good team. And Norwich, like I said before, I just don't think they're good.
But without Basuma now, what's going to happen? What's their midfield going to be like?
They're still a good team, I think. I think they'll still win.
Yeah, I do agree. I don't think they're a one-man team. But the loss of Basuma.
It's quite a big loss, but I think they'll get the win.
Yeah,
I think Norwich just that bad.
yeah, I do think so. I think my prediction for them finishing about mid-table is out the window now.
I reckon so.
Okay, let's move on to Southampton versus Leeds.
It's going to be a good game.
Southampton at home have looked
Decent.
good at points.
Yeah, they haven't been bad.
Leeds have looked in better shape in the most recent games
Yeah.
because they
Started off
won
a
their
little bit
last
poorly.
fixture against Watford,
Yeah.
um, and obviously Southampton are without James Ward-Prowse now.
However, Leeds
It's a
may
bit-
be without Rafinha,
Yeah, but
which
James
would be a
Ward-Prowse got sent off
big
against Chelsea,
loss.
so
Yeah.
I can see it being a goal fest. I
Do you
can see
think?
both teams scoring a few. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it?
It's extremely tough, yeah.
I reckon it will be 1-1. I think
I
I think
reckon it will
both
be a close
teams are
game.
missing their best players, and it'll be tough. However, this is my bold prediction of the weekend. Dan James will score for Leeds. He's looked very good lately for them.
My question is, when will Bamford get back in the goal scoring routine that he had last year?
I know he hasn't scored, has he? Or he might have scored one.
Yeah, it's pretty poor from him considering he was complaining about his FIFA card.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the right rating, 78 rating. Okay, should we move on to Brentford versus Chelsea?
Yeah, let's do
So,
that. 5:30 kickoff.
Brentford have looked very good the last few weeks.
Beating your side.
Beating West Ham,
In the
but they
last
also
minute.
drew with Liverpool the week before. I think this is a big game for both sides realistically, because with City and Liverpool having quite easy games, Chelsea need to win this to keep up with them.
Yeah.
But it's at Brentford's new stadium, and I can see Brentford fans having a huge impact on it. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
I think Brentford are good, but Chelsea are just too good this year. I'm.
I also,
I think 2-1 Chelsea.
I also feel like Lukaku hasn't been. So he played well the first few weeks he was there. Recent fixtures, he's not been on it.
Yeah. He needs to get back to where he was at the start.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be. There's a few tough games this weekend, to be fair.
It's going
As
to be a
there
good
is.
weekend of football, I think.
Yeah. Back after the international break where England played poorly, but you know,
Well, he played well in our first game, but that second game was
diabolical.
beyond disappointing.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to the Sunday kickoffs. First one is Everton versus West Ham. It's 2 o'clock kickoff. It's at Everton. Everton have looked good this season. West Ham have looked okay. I wouldn't say we've looked good. I've backed us here for a 2-1 win.
Do you think?
This is
It's another tough one, isn't it? Because West Ham have been
this
playing
is
well. Everton
yeah.
have been playing well. It's another. They could go either way.
I think this is my head talking. No, my heart talking rather than my head
Yeah,
with my 2-1 prediction.
I think 1-1.
I
1-0,
like you're saying, I think it's going to be a very close game.
definitely.
I think if did Charlison go over to Brazil, like
I'm not entirely sure on that one.
is
Possibly.
is Vladimir Kufal back fit for West Ham? Like there's so many if buts. Like
Yeah.
Antonio should be fit because he didn't go over to Jamaica. You need him scoring, but can he bully the Everton defence? Potentially. Calvert-Lewin. I wouldn't say Calvert-Lewin's looked good for Everton either.
No, neither is Richarlison, really, I don't think.
Doucouré's looked very good.
Takuri has looked very good.
So, will he be the difference maker in the game? I don't know.
Could be.
Potentially. Well, let's move on to the other Sunday kickoff. You've got Newcastle versus Tottenham. Let's talk about this quickly. Newcastle have got new owners.
They're going to win the league within a few years. Easily.
You reckon a few years?
I reckon
Have you
5
seen
years
the
max.
Have you seen the players they've been linked with?
Already,
Like,
yep.
no way in million years anyone would have thought that Newcastle would be linked to the Barcelona centre back. Longley, Coutinho, Icardi, like they're big players that they're being linked with.
Lingard.
Yeah,
Martial, Bay, Van der Beek.
they're being linked with some good players. But you've got to think their team now, is it strong enough to beat Tottenham?
I don't think so. But then again, I say I don't think so, but I'm going to go for a 1-0 Newcastle win just because Tottenham haven't looked the best this year.
Kane has looked.
Kane's not turned up.
Yeah.
And you got to think all the Newcastle players are going to be so ready because they've just got new ownership, so they want to prove they should stay. All the Newcastle fans are going to be in full voice because of their new ownership. I think Newcastle could win that 1-0.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, it will be a tight game, I think. I've gone for a 2-1 Tottenham victory.
I think the atmosphere would be outrageous at that game.
Yeah, you saw it when
It
they
got
announced that
announced.
they've got new owners. I just think until they get a new manager, because they're still under Steve Bruce.
Do you think that they should keep Steve Bruce for the weekend?
I think they have to.
Because I've heard rumours saying that they're going to just bin him off any day now. But I think
Well, he's got a press conference tomorrow.
I'd like to see him stay just for this game
Friday.
because I've read, I'm not sure if this is true, but I've read if he manages them this weekend, it'll be his 1,000th game in charge of not of Newcastle, just as a manager.
Yeah,
So
that's an achievement.
that is, but if they binned him off at 999, oh, heartbreaking.
Because he's getting old as well, so will he get back into management? Yeah, I just think that Tottenham's overall quality in their squad now will beat Newcastle.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game, but yeah, 1-0 Newcastle, and it's going to be St. Maximin, the main man.
Oh, absolute baller he is.
He's class.
Let's move on to the Monday night fixture.
The last game of the weekend.
Yep, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
It's going to be a good game. Palace have actually started playing well lately.
And to be fair, Arsenal have.
Yeah, but then they drew against Brighton and... Yeah, I think 1-0.
I've gone for the exact same. I've gone for a 1-1. I just think that Arsenal are good, but they're not good enough to keep a clean sheet against a strong
Palace
attacking
side.
lineup from Palace.
With Elise, Zaha, Edouard.
Yeah, but Palace have looked very good the last few weeks. Picking up points against Leicester. That was a brilliant game, to be fair.
Especially as they were 2-0 down.
Yeah. And they could have easily won it. They looked like they should have won it as well.
Yeah, they had a few good chances at the end, but just couldn't capitalise.
Will Arsenal's poor performance from the game against Brighton change? Time will tell.
Yeah.
But that's every fixture. Anything else you want to add?
Um. No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
Well, we're looking forward to the new Football Manager coming out, and then once the new Football Manager comes out, there hopefully will be some more content um around that coming out.
Oh yeah, quickly.
Um,
Let's just add who who are you going to be starting your who are you going to be playing and recording as on Football Manager this year?
so
What are your saves?
I will start with a Schalke save, um, and that will be the beta. Um, Try and get them back into Europe. That's how I know Schalke from European, not glory, but being in Europe and stuff like that. Now they've got relegated into the Bundesliga too. It's going to be an interesting challenge. And after that, I don't know. I think I might do a Road to Glory sort of thing. Yet to find out yet to choose a team. Um, but what about you?
So my main save, when the database has been released, is going to be Pool Town, but that won't come out till like December, which means, well, mid-November, December, I reckon. That's normally when the lower leagues get added. So my beta save is going to be Manchester United. Get them back to where they were, where they should be, Champions League glory. And then after that, as there will probably still be time before the database is out, I might do a Newcastle one with all their new money and see how long it takes to win the league.
Very interesting. But all of that content will come out on this channel. We're looking at doing alternate days for each of us. So doing a video a day, and one day would be Elliot's Man United save to start with. Then next day would be my Schalke, and alternate like that. We'll still do the game week predictions, and then maybe a sprinkle of the vlogs, because I quite enjoyed doing the vlogs. I don't know about you.
I enjoy them as well. Very
Or
fun.
we'll do a duo F1 save.
Yep.
So let us know in the comments what you want to see on this channel. Um, Anything else to add?
Nope, that's it now.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this game week, and then for future videos to start coming out.
Yeah, man. It's going to be
If you
good.
enjoy this sort of stuff, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in a bit.
See you later.
Bye.